Bayley retains her title and confronts Becky Lynch after their emotional backstage fight. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE universe. Bayley has done it. Against all odds, she retained her WWE Women's Championship in one of the most hard-fought matches of her career. But while the WWE universe was still celebrating her victory, backstage, something explosive was unfolding. An emotional, deeply personal confrontation between Bayley and the woman she once called a sister, Becky Lynch. This isn't just about titles anymore. This is war. And tonight, the tension boiled over. Segment 1: The Retention. WWE Backlash 2025. The stage was set in a jam-packed arena in Puerto Rico. Bayley stood tall, the women's champion, determined to silence her critics and prove she's still the best in the game. Across the ring stood IYO SKY, a former ally, now rival, with a dangerous mindset and a burning desire to reclaim gold. The match was brutal, technical prowess, high-flying risk, and a story of betrayal all mixed into one emotionally charged bout. Bayley's ribs were targeted mercilessly. IYO's aerial assault was relentless. But in the end, Bayley countered a moonsault, rolled IYO into a pin, and 1, 2, 3. Bayley retains. Bayley could barely stand. The crowd chanted her name. She had done it. Defended her title against one of the most dangerous women in WWE. But as the confetti fell, Bayley's smile quickly faded. She looked toward the ramp, as if expecting someone. Segment 2: Behind the Curtain. Backstage, the camera followed Bayley through the curtain. Exhausted, she limped with her title over her shoulder. Suddenly, she was face to face with Becky Lynch. Becky: Cold. Nice match, champ. Bayley: Breathing heavy. Thanks. I earned it. Becky: Yeah, you earned it. Just like you earned stabbing me in the back before WrestleMania. The air went cold. Becky's eyes burned with restrained fury. The history between these two isn't just wrestling. It's real. They were friends, sisters in arms. But after Bayley was revealed to be behind a backstage attack that almost cost Becky her WrestleMania moment, everything changed. Bayley: You don't get to come at me like that. You disappeared on me for months. Left me to deal with damage control on my own. And now you're the victim. Becky, raising her voice: I trusted you. And you broke that. You wanted the spotlight so badly, you took me out just to have your WrestleMania moment. You think I didn't know? You think I wouldn't find out? Bayley: And what would you have done? Huh, you think you're always the hero. I did what I had to do, Becky. I was drowning while you were too busy playing the man and writing another memoir. Segment 3: The History They Share. These aren't just two rivals. These are women who came up together in NXT, who fought side by side during the Women's Revolution. From Brooklyn to WrestleMania main events. And now, they can't even look each other in the eye without seeing betrayal. The history between Becky Lynch and Bayley is soaked in glory and pain. But the betrayal before WrestleMania changed the game. Becky was taken out weeks before her scheduled title match, only for Bayley to suddenly step into the spotlight and seize the gold. Was it strategy? Was it survival? Or was it jealousy? Becky, voice trembling: You were supposed to be different, Bayley. You were the one who cared. And now you're just like the rest. Bayley: Maybe I got tired of being second best. Of always playing backup while you, Sasha, Charlotte, every one of you got to shine. Becky: You were never second best to me, until you proved you could sink this low. Segment 4: Locker Room. Explosion. Bayley dropped her title on the bench, eyes locked with Becky. The camera caught every trembling breath. This wasn't a promo. This wasn't a segment. This was raw. Bayley, voice cracking: Do you know how hard it was watching you headline, watching you hold two titles, while I sat in catering wondering when it'd be my turn? Becky: You should have talked to me. We could have fought side by side. But instead, you made it personal. Bayley: I had to make it personal. That's the only way anyone in this company pays attention. I didn't just attack you, Becky. I reminded you what Bayley can do when she stops being everyone's punching bag. Security stood nearby, tension mounting. Neither woman moved. Both were fighting back tears and rage. The wrestling world was witnessing not just a rivalry, but a friendship shattered beyond repair. Segment 5 Truth Revealed. Just then, Kayla Braxton approached, cautiously. Kayla, Bayley, Becky, sorry to interrupt. But the world is watching. Is there anything you want to say to each other before this goes any further? Bayley, yeah, I want Becky to stop pretending she's the only one who ever sacrificed. I bled for this business too. I gave everything, and I got nothing until I stopped playing nice. If being a champion means burning bridges, so be it. Becky, you didn't burn a bridge, Bayley. You blew it up, and you blew up the one person who would have fought for you no matter what. You made your choice, now live with it. Narrator. Bayley slowly picked up her title and looked Becky square in the eyes. Bayley, low voice. You're not getting a title shot. You're getting a war. Becky. Then I hope you're ready to bleed. Segment 6 WWE Universe reacts. Social media exploded. Hashtag Bayley vs Becky trended worldwide within minutes. Fans were divided. Some supported Bayley, arguing that she finally took control of her career. Others stood firmly with Becky Lynch, calling Bayley a traitor and coward. WWE officials were reportedly shocked at how personal the altercation got. Triple H was seen leaving the arena without comment. Rumors swirl that Becky vs Bayley is being planned as the main event for WWE SummerSlam. Segment 7 Truth from Triple H. The next night on Raw, Triple H finally addressed the situation. Triple H sternly. Becky Lynch and Bayley crossed a line. But sometimes, that's where the best stories begin. At SummerSlam, it's official. Bayley will defend the WWE Women's Championship against Becky Lynch. No disqualifications, no rules, just consequences. The match is set, but the emotional wreckage left behind is still raw. This is more than gold. This is about redemption and revenge. Segment 8 The Final Words. In a private interview later that night, Bayley sat down, visibly shaken but resolute. Bayley, people don't understand. This wasn't just about beating Becky. This was about reminding myself who I am. And if I have to hurt the people I love to stay on top, then I'll do it again. But Becky had her own message. Becky, Bayley broke my heart, and now I'm gonna break her reign. One way or another, the man is coming back for her. Two warriors, one broken friendship, one WWE Women's Championship on the line. The road to SummerSlam just got personal. Will Bayley continue her ruthless reign, or will Becky Lynch reclaim her throne and her pride? This is no longer just about wrestling. This is war.